Okay, so today is Tuesday, January the 6th, 2015. I'm recording my trading today on the euro dollar forex market 5 minutes chart, which is what I day trade every day. So I come here this morning. These are Eastern Standard Time. I come in around, I think I came right around here, 7:30. So I'm looking at what happened overnight. So pretty good downtrend. Was it measured move here? Yeah, more than measured move. Anyways, pretty good downtrend. With there's a trend line here, which got broken, new low. It's bottoming. It's not able to come any lower. So I get in the up. I get at my desk right here. That would have been a good long. I didn't take it because it's literally I turned my platform, and that's what was happening. So I needed a few minutes to analyze what had been going on. So I don't do anything. And by the time I get around to, I'm ready to trade. This bull leg here is forming, and it's coming back to resistance here. It's coming back to it. We've had several bull bars. We had a test here that was on higher volume, which usually test if it's only going to test and keep going higher. The test is on lower volume because people aren't interested in the downside if it's going to go up. So anyway, so it's I put my short order one tick above that bar here. It wasn't quite like the real strong resistance that this line I've had since yesterday, so it wasn't quite like as high as it would have ideally have to be, but I'm telling myself it's still pretty high. We're still at this trading range we're forming here. We're at the top of it. We had that test bar which told me that basically people wanted lower prices still, and I'm like, as I always add, I always enter on a smaller position at first, and then I add if I need to. So I entered at 1913, and I had another another limit order to go short at 1923. So obviously I never got triggered because prices pulled back a couple of bars later and gave me my 10 ticks. So I got my whole 10 ticks. Sometimes I don't. When the EMA starts getting in the way, I sometimes take my profit a little bit before 10 ticks, because not just to protect myself from a bounce of that EMA when it's going up and I'm shorting, or if there's any other reason, like I guess I could have said, or I could have exited here because of that bar, but that's not very significant. So anyways, I take my 10 ticks. And I'm like, at this point, I'm thinking it's probably going up now, because like I said, we had this break of the trend line, bottoming pattern forming here, strong bull leg. Like it's probably going up, but we're still in the middle of the range. So I was tempted to go long here, to be honest. I was really tempted. I even think I had an order. I had an order at 95, I think. It didn't make it. Yeah, but I was a little greedy. I should have had my order at 97. Would have been plenty, and I would have gotten out my 10 ticks. But anyway, so then I want to do it again, but now it's starting to look a little bit red, and I'm like, I had removed my order at 95 in the meantime. So yeah, nothing happened. So I just decide to keep seeing to see what's going to happen. So it comes back to the top of the range, above both highs here, and it basically reaches that support level, which I really like, which I had from yesterday. Resistance level, sorry, which I had from yesterday, and the EMA. So I just put a sell order here, and that was really quick in and out. On the same bar, no problem at all here. I got in, I just looked away, and I did something on the other computer, and by the time I checked out what was going on, I was already out. So that's pretty good. Then I'm really thinking it's going higher, because we've had this bottoming pattern I was talking about. We had one good strong bull leg here, then a lower low. He didn't go all the way back down to the same low here or lower. A lower low. I mean, sorry, a higher low, and then a pretty strong bull bar. I mean, that's looking pretty good. I mean, I know there's a good tail here, but it's still looking pretty strong. So I'm really thinking he wants to break out of that range, and I don't even need it to because I'm trading for 10 ticks. So I'm like, what I did is I measured this last bull leg, and I had my 50%. I like to enter when I see a good leg and I want to go on with the direction of that last leg. I often wait for a 50% retracement. Those are very reliable, I find. So the 50% retracement is at 1910, but then we got the EMA a couple of ticks below. I decided to be greedy here. I might have missed it, but I didn't. I mean, actually, I almost did because it didn't even go a single tick against me. That was really like as low as it got. So that was a pretty quick one too. Another 10 ticks. So that was 3 10 tickers today. It's 30 tick. It's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. If I can keep doing that. On average, I do more like 20 ticks. So 30 per day. So 30 ticks is actually quite a lot. I'm very happy with that. I mean, right now I'm still trading pretty low volume, so we're not looking at so much in terms of dollar, but this market is got so much volume that I could be trading 10 times the same amount. It would not influence my entries and my exits. So that's kind of like the plan. That's the plan, to keep growing that the volume. Every day I add. Right now I've been adding $2,000 to my position size, and every day I have a winning day. I keep adding that. I'm going to increase the amount I add every day to have a plan on mind that I kind of have in my hand. I need to write it down at some point, but I have a pretty good plan for increasing. That's been like, I think now 15 days in a row since I went live with Forex, and I think I had one day where I broke even on the pip level, but I lost like $10 because of commissions. Otherwise I've only had winning days so far, so I hope I keep it up.